What is up, everyone? It is Diecastbuffet here again. Guys, we have the 2024 Austin Dillon Bass Pro Shops Club Chevrolet Camaro in the GL mold. Brand new diecast mold. Let's go ahead and check it out. All right, folks. Brand new, or technically lightly used. I got this car used, but it looks pretty much brand new. And this is the brand new diecast mold that has been recently shadow dropped into the Nascar Authentics line. And I'm going to be honest with you, they absolutely nailed it. Near perfect. Yeah, I know there's a blemish on this little window here, but I could care less. The actual diecast mold is fantastic. I mean, the splitter is more, it's flatter, a little bit thinner, so it looks more realistic. The body lines of the car are just a fraction more pronounced. Even the hood lines are more pronounced. The wheels have high quality Goodyear prints. I mean, they really knocked it out of the park with this diecast mold. And I wanted to do a diecast review on it because technically it is a separate diecast mold. Don't believe me? It says GL mold. So you got Johnny Morris right there. So we got Bass Pro Shops Club. You got the beautiful True Timber camo. I think that's what it's called. For the front of the diecast, you have that Chevrolet headlight, which might actually be more recessed on this diecast mold. Fantastic stuff. Got the number 3 right there. Sunoco. RCR, a little bit of a decal oopsie-doo. Fortunately, it's on the splitter, so that's a quick fix. Got Sunoco, go to the left side of the diecast. The orange on this car is true fluorescent, so if you put this car out in the sunlight, it's going to pop. You got that very nice satin sheen clear coat to the car, so it has a different texture than you would expect. Got the number 3. I wish the door number was a little bit larger. I feel like it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of leaving a little bit there. This, I don't remember being on the Gold Series edition of this car. Bet MGM and Brestree. I didn't know those were on the Gold Series car. Am I tripping on that, guys? Maybe one of y'all could check that. But I don't remember seeing that logo on there, or the Bet MGM. Bass Pro Shops, Tracker Boats, ATVs, Huck Fishing. Now this right here kind of bugs me. The outlining of the Austin Dillon name, you can barely even see that, so that's a little bugaboo. Got your B post decal, number 3 Cup Series Goodyear. The interior is just a little bit different on these GL mold cars, or they look fantastic. Go to the back end of the car. Now, this is a pretty heavy decal error. I mean, literally, the whole rear of the car is all screwed up. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. Got Akuma, Tracker, Boats, ATVs, Camaro, ZL1, number 3. Yeah, the rear of the car is literally on the spoiler. You'd be better off just painting the whole back of the car and just calling it a test car or something. Go to the right side of the diecast. Love these new wheels, man. They look fantastic. It's an awesome looking paint scheme. You know, it's not perfect, but when you have camouflage and bright neon orange, it's pretty darn cool. Go to the top of the car. I got the number 3 once again. BassProShops.com. True Timber camo. Yeah, so that's the correct version of the camouflage right there on the deck lid. And I did a diecast review on this in the EL mold line, but I was like, you know what? It's a brand new diecast mold. I haven't seen many people talk about it. I think it would actually be a good idea to run some diecast reviews on these, some of these cars that I've gotten from the GL mold. And from my understanding, and I don't know this for fact, but what it looks like to me, these are going to replace the J mold, which is basically a slightly better version than the PTC mold. And I think these are going to alternate with the EL mold. And I'll show you one of the EL mold cars. EL mold is basically these. You could barely tell from the naked eye, but essentially one of them is only produced in the Gold Series and then occasionally in the Authentics line. This one's an Authentics line exclusive in terms of the diecast mold. So I think what they're going to do is one wave they'll do the GL mold, one wave they'll do the EL mold, vice versa. I don't know that for a fact. They might throw a curveball and only make the Authentics line from the GL mold. But either way, they did a great job with it. I love the wheels on these cars. They look so much more realistic. The high quality Goodyear print, the wider rim, the more shallow tire. And the car actually sits more low profile too. The wheels are closer to the top of the fender well. So the cars sit lower. Like if you take a photo of a next-gen car on pit road, right, where it's not at speed and it's just sitting there, it's going to look a lot more like this, where the wheels are really close to that fender well. If you look at the EL mold car, I'm going to show this real quick, you'll see how much room the wheels truly have. See that white shining through it? Look, boom, boom. That's how much room you have on these EL mode cars in terms of the wheels. They don't really go up more than that. So my point is, not only are these cars more realistically stanced, they have a more realistic wheel. Lionel nailed it. I mean, let's just call it what it is. They are hitting home runs right now in the NASCAR Diecast universe, and I'm so thankful that the Authentics line is kind of, it's back, right? It was getting very grim. It was really going downhill fast, and they course corrected. And that's, I think they deserve props for that, guys. You know, when you get criticism and you don't change it or you make it even worse, that's bad news. But when you get criticism and you're willing to weather the storm and make positive changes, I think you deserve some credit. You know, I mean, Lionel's knocked it out of the park with this. And I feel like for the first time since probably 2020, the Authentics line truly has momentum right now. How long would it last? I have no idea. Hopefully they keep it going good. But for me, great stuff, guys. Great stuff. That's all for now. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to end the video showing a couple more of these GL mode cars just to kind of give you an idea of what we're looking at and you can expect in your retail stores. Kyle Busch, 2024 Lucas Oil. That's a super cool car. We're going to show a couple more here. Chris Buescher, fast and all. Got Chase Elliott with the Universe car. This is the GL mode version. And then we have two more we're going to show real quick here in the studio. Alex Bowman, Ally, Ryan Blaney, Menards. So they're probably going to be using this for the 2025 NASCAR Authentics line, so there's going to be a ton of paint schemes made. I think a few exclusives have actually been already produced in this diecast mold. Not 100% sure on that, but if so, that's a massive change from being afraid that the Authentics exclusives are going to be produced on a bad diecast mold. But now there looks like they're going to be produced on the good diecast mold, if that makes any sense. Anyways, have a blessed one. Diecast Buffet signing off.